boneless beef back ribs. This is one of my favorite recipes. And the reason why I like it is because we're going to marinate it for 24 hours and we're going to grill it and then we're going to finish it off in tin foil. So it's going to be really super moist, flavorful, and it's Korean style. So these are fresh back ribs, boneless, which is really hard to find. And when you do find them, the price has just gone through the roof. The recipe for this is below in the comments section. So what I'm going to do right now is make up the marinade. And I've got some tamari, some water, some fresh cracked pepper, rice vinegar, and a tablespoon of sesame oil, pure sesame oil, the real stuff. In that goes. Got a couple of cloves of garlic, minced, and I've got some onion. Let's mix that up. Now we're going to take our ribs. As I mentioned, this is a two-part process. So I'm going to take the ribs, I'll go meat side up, and I'm using a brown Swerve replacement sugar. This is really good stuff. It caramelizes and it's fantastic in all your barbecue, grilled barbecue meats. Swerve. So I've got a quarter cup of that. So I'm just going to pack it in on the outside, just like that. Hit all sides, and I'll do it to all 4 pieces here. There you go. I've covered all 4. And I've got a Ziplock bag. I'll just stack them in there. And now I'm going to pour the marinade on top. Seal the bag up and burp out the air as you go. There we go. Now this is going to go on a plate and into the fridge, and 6 hours would be the minimum that I would suggest for this, and I'm probably going to go 24, so I'm going to go right through and we'll finish this off tomorrow. So I'm going to put this in the fridge. It smells really good. And I'm going to rotate the bag. Okay, so I marinated these ribs overnight, 24 hours, and I flipped the bag several times. Now we're going to do something called a reverse sear, and you can cook on a grill, you can cook in the oven underneath the broiler, but I'm choosing a small smoker today, and I'll show you how I light it. I use a propane torch like this. And that starts up really fast. That's how I do my big smoker too. So the goal here is to put some really nice color and char and grill marks onto these ribs. Now something that I noticed this morning, and I didn't notice yesterday, and I looked at the package, but my ribs have bones in them. And I paid for boneless, which is kind of disturbing. I felt something hard in there. So just going to got some sizzle. Let's put these on. Oh yeah, it smells good. In the broiler, I would say it would take probably about 3 minutes, a side. Do both sides. Get some nice char on there. And the sweetness from the Swerve brown will caramelize in this too. I've got some good smoke now. I put a little bit of apple wood in the bottom when I was putting charcoal in. I think the smoke really adds to it. And I'll hit the sides. So I went about 2 or 3 minutes aside. All depends on your heat. Go until you like the color. Okay, I like that. I'm going to remove these, put them on some heavy aluminum foil. And you want to make sure that you have heavy foil because you don't want you don't want the juices to leak out. I'm just going to stack them sideways like this. I'm going to close my bottom vent a little bit here. We're going to go at 325 degrees now. So that should take it down. Yep. And we're going to fold this up in such a way to create a package for steaming. I'll seal up the one end there. The other end's open. And I'm just going to pour the marinade into the tin foil as their braising liquid. There we go. I'll just fold that up into a nice neat bundle. And now I'm going to put this back on, just like that. And I'm going to set my timer for an hour. And you can, I like this reverse sear method where you get the color and the caramelization and grill marks and the char and the smoke in before the braising. But you could definitely do it the other way. You could braise first and then pull it off and then hit it on the grill and serve them like that too. Pretty easy. This is 1 hour at 325 degrees in an aluminum foil package. I'm going to put this on this plate. I'm going to put all the juices into this pan. Just going to pour everything out. Don't waste anything here. Oh yeah, look at that. It smells fantastic. I know we got ripped off on the bone-in beef ribs, but I wouldn't turn that one down. Look at that, nicely caramelized. Oh, this is fall off the bone. So I have to say that it all depends. I don't know if you're doing it on the grill or if you're doing it on a little smoker or in the oven with a broil. It doesn't matter. This is all cooked. That's so flavorful. I'm going to serve this with some broccoli and some cauliflower. Scrape down the fond on the side. We don't need to thicken this. This will just reduce naturally. There's a nicely concentrated sauce. You can just pour this on if you like, or you can put it in a little dish, skim some of the fat off the top, and serve it like that. I'm going to suggest some scallions, some fresh scallions, green onions, and some sesame seeds are very nice on this. That's super easy. Marinate it the day before. You can do it in the oven. You can do it on the smoker. You can do it on the grill. Pretty simple and easy. All low carb. Lots of protein. Thanks for watching.